Hello, hello. I have decided to do one last stream today because I think something is setting up. I think this market is setting up for something big here. Um, I am flat. I don't have any positions right now. I have flattened all the positions. I did some trades today. I did two in the ES and two in Nasdaq. Nasdaq was to the short side and the ES was to the long side. What I wanna show here is this. I hope you have done your homework. This is something that I noticed in the ES. This is the ES. This is just crazy here. I just because I draw this line just because I can draw it, right? I just put it there and then extend it to the left to see what happens. And guess what? Look at that. Isn't that? This is just crazy. This is just crazy how this. I mean, it is just so unbelievable. Okay, that's coincidence, right? Cancel extension, and then that can be coincidence, and then I did another one, but this time in this. Remember what's when I mentioned this lower side in the weekly that I don't like, But regardless, my moment is to the upside. All time frames are trending higher, and then I draw another one here, the daily. No, before this they made a low here. I draw this here. This one happened to be 4 or 5. Just that. I want you to notice that. There's nothing here that I say that. I don't want to say nothing like that. I just want this. I don't want you to know this as an observation only. Just one. This is just one piece of market generating information. Notice how much volume this market has today. We still have 2 more periods, right? These last 3 days, the volume is decreasing, but the market is not doing anything. The market is trading in range, right? Now, when I zoom in, this is the Nasdaq and this is the ES. When I zoom in the ES, I remember this thing that happened this day when the market has this 2-day range. Notice what happened here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times the market was bought here. At the time, this was hardback. Hardback now is up here, but at the time it was right there, right? Hardback here. And this one was settled. And also hardback of this period, I believe, or maybe 1 tick from hardback of that period. And we had no excess the previous day. And notice what's happening here. Notice what's happening here. It's not hardback, but it's hardback of the previous period. One period that has serious liquidation from this. I hope you have noticed this thing when it happened, because when it happened, let me show you something here. Because you can easily miss this, right? Just notice a weird thing in the market. Look at this, man. This is just crazy here. And then it's bought the next time at the same level, next time same level, next time it's bought at the same level. There's tremendous amount of volume here. Traders were trying here hard to make new highs. The market making a new high. This is a new all-time high, right? We have a new all-time high. Based on this chart, this high here is 40.30, something like that. And that's why That's why I put this in the upper side. 42 actually, you know? This could be the potential for this movement. But it didn't materialize. And and you have to be very careful here, because what the predecessor of this movement was the spike that we have here after what's that? CPE or PCE, CPE or PCE. You got market going lower, market going higher. It didn't have any direction, right? And the market opened right at the center of that period. And not up here, not down here, kind of like delivering a message. Now, in hindsight, it's easy to see, but at the moment, you need to carry that information, right? And that kind of like makes sense now when we have this thing, that piece of information, just this. Still, relative to the previous day, the market is building value above the overnight spike from yesterday when we had GDP. Well, I will have a spike to the upside, and that spike is there. That spike, as I remind, the market is building value around the spike, not above, not below, but kind of like around the spike. And now, the next thing here, the next thing I have is, and I showed you this before. Now we mentioned that I haven't seen this kind. What happened? I don't remember. Or maybe that's the case. I don't remember that when the market has this kind of earnings. This big tech all together. You have Apple, Amazon, and Meta after the close on Thursday, and Tuesday Microsoft and Alphabet. These two together, these three together is it's for me. It's kind of like it didn't. I thought maybe something is happening here. That something may happen. That's why I thought. But now that I see what is going on, it seems like this is just an idea. Okay, this is just an idea. The market is setting up for a big movement here. Now I think the market can be between these two areas. I mean, just imagine what can happen if the market opens or stays in this area. What happened here? I want to highlight. The day is not over yet, okay? The day is not over, so a lot of things can happen. This is 3 white. 3 white. Previous period hardback. Okay? And this is 3 white daily hardback. The day has not over yet. So if something happens today, I think, and that's why I decided not to do anything right now, because the risk of being short here is extremely high. There can be a short squeeze can happen here and can take the market all the way up to here, to this area, even to make a new high. Because there's a lot of supply in this area. It can be the loans that were liquidated here, now new loans can come. That's one thing. Now, the other thing is the structure of the market is quite questionable, and I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a spike to the downside today, below these two, or towards the 4,900 and closing somewhere in here. Closing around 4,900 can you notice where the market will be if it closes here today? It will be between this area and this area here. Tremendous amount of weak shorts here. Tremendous amount of weak longs here. Opening here next week, especially before Tuesday, it can trigger, a rally that can take all these stops here, make a new high, and the earnings that come on Thursday can break the market all the way down to here, to take these stops out, to take these weak longs out. Or it can be the opposite, all right? depending, that is just one scenario, and that is an important part of trading, because trading is a constant flow of information, constant flowing information. Everything is happening all the time, all the time. One piece of information can be negative, something that has no value before suddenly gains value, it becomes relevant, and stuff like that, things like that, you know. Notice where POC is. If this market moves POC higher, this will be a 45 degree. This is another scenario, but this time for today. What we had here in the morning was a 45 degree to the upside. Trade is crazy, crazy momentum. Traders that follow that just follow price while watching this number, this market going higher and making new highs, and the market has to go higher. All that inventory was liquidated here in G. Now, can you go short having this high here, this kind of high? Remember the scenario that I proposed, right? There's the first scenario, market, setting or moving towards the center of these two big levels here, this one and this one here, and a potential of a big sequential trade for next week. Just imagine that. Right? Just imagine that. Also, because of this long squeeze here, there are still some long. I believe there are still long positions here that are still hoping that this market can come back up here, because that's what the market did yesterday. It came back, right? Now I am short again. I am long here again. The market will come back. So I will just wait. Okay? All those things, And trading, it has a lot of emotions on it. Trading is not just what the market, is between Bollinger Bands, is above VWAP, or is this Elliott Waves or RSI or Macadamia or whatever. It's not just that. The market is made of traders with beliefs, traders with hopes, traders with fears, and all them together. Small traders, medium-sized traders, bigger traders, the biggest ones that there are, investment capital, a lot of things, right? Hedging, all that kind of participants, beliefs that are here, and we have to think about those who can be suffering here in this market right now, for example, right? And another thing that you got to remember also is when the market comes after these times when we have earnings, or after before earnings, before that happened, the market can make some movements, right? And during earnings, and this happened over and over again, right? We have long liquidation, short coverage, but always try, if the market has a trend, it will happen inside that trend. But if not, it will be going, trading in a range. It will be the same thing, short coverage, until earnings are over, and then again the market kind of like needs some time to regain its. It's kind of like left all by itself. The market do its thing. In the meantime, during earnings, it's all about beliefs, right? The earnings hadn't been coming that good. All the earnings are beating expectation, but remember the expectation were lowered, but so much sometimes. There are some big beats on earnings that are happening, but the expectation was really low. That's another thing. Yeah. Now look at that. Look at this market now. Come on, man. You know, I would be I would be a long. I was using this level to go long when the market came down here. No, because I thought that there was potential here for some rotation here. There was some rotation here. It wasn't a bad trade, but it did not develop. It did not develop as I expected. Now, POC was here. POC has moved lower. Value is still overlapping to higher. I was talking to a friend here, and I say to him, if this market doesn't break now, which was during this period, if this market doesn't break now, the odds of short covering rally increases considerable. The last thing I want to be here is short. For disclosure, the last thing I want to be here is short. Okay, but if the market takes this long, notice what do you have above H here? What do you have above I here? What do you have above J and K? There's a lot of stops here, boy. Lots of stuff here. Now, when a level takes too much time to be taken, or to be repaired, the market is in fact rejecting that level. But what is the direction of the trend? What all time frames are doing? All time frames are trading higher. Okay. Here you go. Now this is being repaired. Now, can this market, now I am going to monitor for continuation, can this market move POC higher again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. If the market comes back all the way up to here, 3, 4, 5, KLM, it may move POC higher. Okay. Not the same thing as yesterday. There should be some momentum here to the upside. It is close. Each time is each period is getting closer to the close. Who wants to be short? Who wants to be long? Is the question. In front, just to the weekend. All this inventory here is a risk now. All these shorts, all these traders short in this market here. Notice how much. Do you have any thousand? No, I don't have any thousand. I was waiting to see if 1,000 comes here in Nasdaq to consider a chance to go long, because I don't like this low as well. And this market is to the downside. This market is to the downside. I don't want to be long in this market. I don't want to be short here. This market is to the upside. But I had here this 4Y POC, this cluster of highs, and this stops are out now. Okay? This stops are out now. What happened yesterday? What happened yesterday around this time? traders will try to do the same thing today. Oh, I mean, not that they will, right? Not that they must, but I know my peers. What you will do? The first thing you remember is, oh, the market have a good rally yesterday that took the market back to the highs. Today is going to be the same, right? There's odds that can be the thinking of many traders now, especially short-term traders, or especially the ones that are here now. That are long here. The market is coming back, and now it's going to close up here. I reached 2,000. I'm going to make $100 here. No. Just try to place yourself and look at the volume here. Look at the volume. My goodness, how little this volume, how low volume. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Like 20%, something like that, maybe around that much. Low volume, right? If this continues, the market will close way down here. And how do I know that these traders are waiting here, are still here? Because I was there too. Right? There was a time when I was here. There's no other way to learn, unfortunately. You learn it the hard way. Boy, that's painful. And the information that you see from the market is, you can be deep underwater, and the only thing one see is the information that is in our favor. We don't see, we are blind to the other pieces of information that are against our position, against our beliefs. I was here, for example. I didn't close here, Oh, the market is coming here. No, the market can't come up here. Oh, the market can't come up here. And then market comes back down to here again. And I end up closing down here for tremendous loss, right? And that happens to everybody. That, if we don't have the right, mentor, the odds that happens to you or to anybody who's new in this business, also that happen to them is the same, or is very high. Okay. I am flat. I don't have anything here. I don't. I guess I neglected this odds here, the odds market taking this shorts out. There was a 45 degree to the upside here, and now there was a 45 degree to the downside here. The same trade, same type of trade, different direction. So now, I guess I have remember when I talk about this scenario here, maybe the potential market open between this level and this level, that's over now. That's history. And most of all these shorts are out. I'm probably out now. You have to be very dense to keep a short here. This was my level from where I was being long. I was using this level. And why I use this 49.12? Because this was the low here. And there was clear the market was paying a lot of attention to this level. What I And this is part of a bias, right? Well, because the market doesn't care what I think. I was thinking maybe there can be one of these periods is going to stop close to this for a long, or is going to stop short to this level for a short, right? Uh, Close in the lower side is a short, close in the upper side is a long. It didn't do any, right? It didn't do any in those. And in fact, now that it's developing, I remember something that I thought at the time as well. I thought, disregard these two periods. What do you have up here? And what do you have down here? You have two distributions here, with single planes in between. Single planes in between. This is just a very unusual day. Very, very crazy day. Very crazy day. You have to be quite confident to trade this day in what you are doing to trade this day. And find the levels, the levels, there is certain times that the levels will be references from previous days, from previous weeks, sometimes previous months. And there's another times that there are intraday references. This, for example, this reference here, this is from today. That's what happened today. And this one as well is today. And this level here, what is this level? This is saddle. That's saddle. Right there. This is unbelievable. The odds, something else that I consider today is, look at this, JKLM, right? LM all the way up to here. They're just trying to do the same, man. Isn't that obvious here? What was? Oh, the other thing that I'm getting hot here. Let me remove my jacket. The odds that this day was dominated by short-term trading was high, and I say that based on the information the market is providing here. With these trades, volume coming mechanically from certain levels, reference, and in particular, and also the lack of volume this market has. Yeah? Lack of volume this market has. There's some potential to the upside here as well. I'm not ashamed, right? Because the markets are a constant flow. Now this gap has been closed. The single distribution has been closed. This is a constant flow of information. Now, coming back up to here, getting inside here, targets the opposite side of the range. There's a constant flow of information. There's information that we are analyzing every single second, every single minute. It is different each time, or it can be different each time. Look at this, man. Look at these lows here. What the ES was doing here, and now there's a divergence between Nasdaq and ES. What the ES was doing to the downside here, the Nasdaq is doing it to the upside. Okay, what we had here in the upper side, Nasdaq have it here at the lower side. And check that, check what this market is acting right now. Settle. After all this movement, the market didn't do anything relative to yesterday. If the market closes right now, it's going to be unchanged. Settle is going to be unchanged. Now the Nasdaq, look, notice Nasdaq hasn't closed this distribution here. I wonder. What time is it? 53, 7 more. Okay, 53. This is the time. This is the time when I should see some extension here, which would be acceptance of higher prices. Coming back inside this range is not good. Coming back inside this range is not good for any of these markets because you can target the opposite side. I haven't seen big volume in any of these periods. I was for Nasdaq. I was just watching because that's part of my strategy. I want to see some thousands here. This is 2 tick interval 2 tick charts. There's nothing here. Nothing happened. The market is actually back again. This between 60 and 70, which was the base of yesterday's rally. There was a lot of volume, believe it or not, in these areas, in one single period. Right now, I don't see that. This market has closed this distribution, this one and this one. This one has not. Nasdaq has not. It goes according to the trend. You have a trend there to the downside. Nasdaq has changed. That didn't happen in the years. How much points? 73, 79. That was 4 points, man. God, man. This market is buying from this level here. Clearly this is support now. But this very questionable here in the low side. What this market did at closing, it had a tremendous break. Okay, tremendous break to the downside. In this market, the expectation can be the opposite of this one. Any questions here? Comments? What are your thoughts about this market? What do you think? What's your opinion? There's nothing bad about I am to the short side, I am to the long side. There's nothing bad to that. You don't have to think the same way I think, or the way something that Peter or Westnichek think, or the same that Tom Hugard think, or the same way that Jim Dalton thinks. We all are unique here. We all are unique. Look at the volume here. This is the ears, you know. Look at the tremendous volume that came here. Here, 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 here. This area here, right? Especially this one in particular. That's why I had this double. I doubled the amount of arrows here. Here, this is just unbelievable. Right? You won't believe how many. Now, when the market was breaking here, there was some spikes to the downside, and they just stopped. You know, the volume that was coming here just stopped that movement on its tracks. But boom, the market spiked to the side, and boom, was bought from that level. It just dies there. It doesn't let it go lower, and that's why I put this to the upside. Don't get biased for that. Don't get nice taper here. Look at this nice taper, but where is this exactly hardback here? Where is this market stopping here exactly as said? And it's a very, very, to me, it's just a lot of risk here, this market. Super risky here, I know. You can have a big break, or you can have a big rally here. 50% chances here. Three. No. Come on, man. Can you see here? You know, just about 30 minutes, one period, about 2 periods before, maybe 40, 60 minutes. I was thinking this is, being short is the last thing I want to be here. But suddenly, you can see this period coming from J low, and now it's coming from Halbach. What looked weak, it doesn't look that weak anymore. Right? I mean, if I'm going to talk about short, the short seemed to be a really bad idea here. But now it doesn't look that bad now. Really, it doesn't look that bad now. Now, can you see how things can change quickly? I am going to remove this reference now. It is not that relevant anymore. Value is higher. That's why I say this is a, trading, we have to deal with constant flow of information. Constant flow. What was good yesterday it cannot be that good. It can be not that good today. It is just what it is. That's how it is. Got to deal with that. Nasdaq has potential to the upside. The ES has potential to the downside. They are doing different things now. When they are in sync, the odds that the movement is stronger are higher. There's a lot of short-term trading here going on. ES has closed the distributions. Nasdaq has not. No, this is short, pure short-term trading. Okay. Now, why I say that? Because now also the market has some activity around this level are high, just because what I believe the odds of short-term trading involved in the current market are high. That increases the odds that this is going to be support, this area. You know? I mean, DS, right? DS here, Nasdaq here. ES to the upside, market, Nasdaq is to the downside. The idea of a short here, because the market is to the downside, now the odds of success now decreases just because it's coming from this level here, aiming to this low here. POC is up here. Can POC be moved higher? No, it cannot be. POC will remain lower here in this market. The ES can move higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, POC can go back high. Can go around 7. Look at this. One tick from closing this area here. Just one tick. Now those stops have been taken. It's just crazy when that happens, right? Does it have continuation? I'm watching the Nasdaq in the left. Does it have continuation? No. You know, this was in fact support, right? You can see this buying here. This market take these stops out and then let's keep going high. But the taper here, I think it's just the rise here. The Nasdaq is heavy on tech stocks. So I think that's why it has that behavior now. You know, especially in front of earnings. I'm wondering what can happen to Nasdaq after earnings. You know, after all the earnings, after all the big tech we have next week. We have Google, Microsoft, Meta. What else? There's another one. I don't recall. And the market is right at the center. Right at the center. So what are the odds market going higher? What's the other market going lower here? Being right at the center. No? Be careful with your biases here. Market doesn't care about biases. Market doesn't care about what I want or I think the market will do. this upside movement, I believe, has weakened. But you know, the whole movement is just crazy here. You got the chances here. Alright? The market comes back to this low and didn't have continuation here. And the first time you will miss these kind of things. The second time as well. The third time too. The fourth, fifth, seventh, eighth, 10, you will miss it as well. The one time you got it, you know, the key is the next time let's have it again, right? And just be clear here, right? The stop of this trade is just this low, maybe 2 ticks above this low, and that's it, because the risk is high here. All right, that's part of the strategy there. That has to be very clear. And the more we do this, the more comfortable we become. Very questionable highs here. Questionable high on Nasdaq, questionable high on the ES. (3:10 p.m.) Not that much time left. I think inventories has been fairly. I think inventory is rebalanced now. Another rotational day. Longs have been liquidated. Right now, shorts are being forced to cover. And right between settle and last. Right there. Like nothing happened. Like nothing ever happened here. I am going to call the day. Let's see if something. As I said, this is. I don't know what's going to happen here. I have no idea here. I'm safe. I'm safe on the being flat here. I did 5 trades, 4 trades. I think that's it. Alright. I wish you guys a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. See you next week. Bye bye.